You ever feel like you're just hauling around this heavy backpack full of rocks you didn't even choose?
Oh, absolutely. Like expectations, pressures.
Exactly. Maybe it's a job that just sucks the life out of you, or, always feeling like you have to prove something to someone.
That feeling of being weighed down.
Yeah,
Really.
it's so common. Well, today we're doing a deep dive into something kind of counterintuitive, the power of actually letting go.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not about giving up or being weak, not at all. It's more like a radical way to move forward and make space for actual happiness.
Path to genuine happiness, yeah.
So our mission today is basically to unpack some really freeing ideas from this source. Let go to grow, a liberated life.
Great source.
Yeah. We want to give you a shortcut, sort of, to understanding how letting go of certain things can genuinely change your life, make it feel more free, more fulfilled.
It's about liberation, really.
Right. And the source points out 6 specific things to release. And these aren't just like vague concepts.
Well, they're quite practical.
Very practical shifts you can make. Things that can simplify your life, boost your well-being. Okay, let's get into this because letting go, it really is a powerful act, isn't it?
It really is. And what's fascinating, I think, is how often we cling, really cling, to the very things that are weighing us down the most.
It's ironic, yeah.
Totally. Especially now. I mean, we're just swimming in information, emotional overload. Letting go becomes, well, not just helpful, but kind of essential for mental health.
That essential. Yeah.
It's tough, though, no doubt. These habits are usually deep-seated,
Yeah.
but just understanding their impact, that's the crucial first step
Yeah.
towards, that liberation we mentioned.
That's a perfect framing. And the first thing Let Go to Grow talks about releasing. I think it's so fundamental. It flips a common idea on its head.
Which one is that?
You know how we chase external validation, thinking confidence comes from, I don't know, achievements or what people think of us?
Right, the usual Fred Mill.
Yeah. But the source says true stability. It comes from accepting yourself completely. Strengths, weaknesses, mistakes, the whole package.
Radically embracing who you are now.
Exactly. So why is that this radical self-acceptance, not striving for some impossible perfection, why is that the shortcut to simplifying things?
Well, it's such a critical distinction, isn't it? Self-acceptance doesn't mean you stop growing or trying to improve. It's not passive resignation.
Okay, right.
Instead, it's about giving yourself unconditional love, compassion,
Yeah.
while you're on that journey. Think of it like building a really solid inner foundation.
A foundation. Okay.
Yeah. And when that's strong, you're just not easily knocked off balance by what others think or, the latest trend or public opinion.
You're less reactive.
Exactly. You get to make decisions that feel authentic to you, not just reactions to external noise. And think of the mental energy that saves. Energy that used to go into self-criticism or chasing approval.
Wow, yeah. Frees up so much mental real estate. And speaking of that, the source moves on to another big one. Releasing the need for everyone to understand you.
Oh, that's a heavy burden.
Isn't it? We've all been there. That urge to explain yourself, justify, make sure everyone gets it, especially when you feel misunderstood. It's exhausting.
It really is. And the truth is, it's impossible. Complete understanding from every single person. That's just not how it works.
Why not, though? What's the barrier?
Well, everyone has their own unique background, right? Their experiences, their values, their perspectives.
Yeah.
It's this whole tapestry shaped by their entire life. Nobody can truly step into your shoes, 100%. So trying to force that understanding, it's like pushing a boulder uphill constantly. The relief you feel when you just let go of that expectation, it's immense.
How so? What changes?
You stop over-explaining, you stop making excuses, you just start living based on your own compass without needing everyone else to sign off on it.
Right.
And the source puts it really well. Those who truly understand us will do so without explanation. And those who don't, often they weren't, no matter how hard you try.
Yeah.
Your peace doesn't depend on their getting it.
That's liberating. Okay, this next one, I think a lot of us resist this instinctively. It feels hard. The idea of allowing relationships to just have, like, expiration dates.
Yeah, that one hits home for many.
The source says some connections, personal, professional, whatever, they just run their course. And trying to cling on when it's not right anymore, that can actually hurt more than just letting go. That feels really tough.
It absolutely is tough because, we often crave permanence. We fear loss. It's natural.
Right.
But the wisdom here is about learning to let people sort of naturally flow in and out of our lives, like seasons changing.
Great.
It's about recognizing that different people play different roles. Some teach us something specific, maybe a hard lesson. Some are just there for a moment, but it's impactful. And yes, some are meant for the long haul.
So it's not about pushing people away.
Not at all. It's about releasing our attachment to how we think every relationship should be. When we do that, it actually opens us up. We become more open to new experiences, new people. And maybe, importantly, it lets us love the people who are here now more fully, without constantly looking back or trying to force things.
Appreciating the present connection more.
Exactly. It's a big shift toward appreciating what is.
That theme of freeing up energy by letting go of external stuff, it leads right into the next point, doesn't it? Especially now with social media and everything, the focus on appearances.
Oh, yeah.
The
Relentless.
source talks about liberating ourselves from being obsessed with how we look, and it feels like such an overwhelming concern for so many people today.
It really does. And the source makes a great point. Letting go of that constant anxiety about our image, it frees up a huge amount of energy, valuable energy.
Mental energy, time.
Totally. Think about the hours, the mental loops spent trying to perfect an image, or the stress before going out, agonizing over little details. That's energy you could be using to learn something new, follow a passion, just be more present with people you care about.
It's a trade-off.
It is. And look, while appearance might get initial attention, sure, the connections that last,
Yeah.
the deep ones, they're built on personality, on heart, on shared values.
Things that go beyond the surface.
Right. The source says investing in inner development provides more sustainable returns. It shifts you from constantly thinking, what do they think of me, to asking, how can I grow? What truly matters?
That's a powerful reframe. Okay, and speaking of investing, point number 5 tackles something really common. That frustration when you put in your absolute best effort.
Pour your heart into something.
Yeah, and you just don't see the results you expected. Immediately, anyway. It makes you question everything, like, was it all a waste? Is this failure?
Right. It can be really demoralizing. But this insight reframes how we even think about effort and success. The source basically says, every effort is an investment in ourselves, even when results aren't immediately visible.
An investment. Okay.
Think about a gardener planting seeds. You put in the work today, right? But you don't see a giant tree tomorrow. Those seeds might grow into something amazing later on, sometimes an effort that seems unproductive now. It lays the groundwork for future success. You learn something, you build resilience, maybe you make an unexpected connection.
So it's not wasted, even if it doesn't look like a win right away.
Exactly. It's about viewing every attempt as learning, as growth. Shifting focus from just the immediate outcome to the process itself. That's what builds perseverance, keeps you motivated for the long run, trusting the process, even without instant gratification.
Trusting the process. I like that. Okay, and the final point. This one feels like it ties a lot of the others together for me. Unlocking freedom by letting go of worrying about what other people think.
The big one.
Yeah. The source calls it a beautiful golden cage. Worrying about opinions. It limits you, but it feels kind of safe sometimes. It just feels so true. It connects to self-acceptance, needing understanding, even the appearance stuff.
It really does tie it all together. And it's incredibly liberating when you start to internalize this one,
Yeah.
letting go of that anxiety. It genuinely opens up so many possibilities.
Why is it such a cage, though?
Because we limit ourselves based on imagined judgments. But the truth is, most people, they're wrapped up in their own lives, their own problems, thoughts, anxieties.
They're not thinking about us as much as we think they are.
Exactly. They just don't have the bandwidth. And even if they do have an opinion, often that thought says more about them, their biases, their fears, maybe their own insecurities, than it does about you.
Huh. That's an interesting perspective.
The real goal, the source suggests, is focusing on being someone you're proud of, not twisting yourself into knots, trying to be someone others will like. That's where true happiness lies. Reclaiming your own authority, your inner peace.
Wow. Okay, so stepping back and looking at all 6. The core message really is this stuff isn't easy, right? These habits, these ways of thinking, they're deep.
Deeply rooted. In us, in society, absolutely.
But this source is optimistic. It says, even starting small, just beginning to practice releasing one of these things, life starts to shift for the better, almost right away.
Precisely. The results are pretty profound when you start noticing them. You genuinely feel lighter, you have more energy, you find you can actually focus on what really matters to you.
It comes back to energy.
It does. The main point is, letting go isn't giving up. It's not weakness. It's choosing, consciously choosing to use your energy wisely, to build the life you actually want. It's about being intentional with your mental and emotional space.
Actively choosing what gets to stay. I love that. What a powerful way to end. That idea of a lightened heart, more energy. the freedom to just be yourself.
Hmm.
It makes you think maybe the greatest freedom isn't about getting more stuff, but about freeing yourself from the things that just don't make you happy anymore.
Yeah, becoming like a curator of your own inner world, deciding what serves you, what nourishes you, and what's just ready to be let go for your own good.
So thinking about all this, what does it mean for you listening right now? What's maybe just one unnecessary burden, one of these 6 things, that you could maybe start to loosen your grip on, even just a tiny bit starting today, to make a little space for a more liberated life?
Yeah, just consider that. How might letting go of even one small aspect of these burdens shift your focus, shift your energy towards what genuinely matters to you? It can create such a positive ripple effect.
Something to think about. Until next time, keep exploring what it means to be truly free.